Hi, this is Joe from Beards Blazing Hair, and today I'm going to be reviewing Mountaineer Beard Oil. Take a look there, Mountaineer Beard Oil. So this is a super interesting one for me because there's a little bit of story behind it. I'm going to shake here. Always shake up your beard oils so that the blend blends and stays blended, stays fresh. Helps make it last longer. If you have any scents, it helps the scents stay fresh and just helps the oil in general to shake it up before use. Or in general. So there's an interesting story behind this beard oil in that when I got reinvigorated into the beard game, had my beard for on and off, that's a story for another time, but had my beard on and off for years. And when I got back into the beard game, I really started looking into different beard oils to use and buy and et cetera, et cetera. And I opened up my drawer and what is there to see but this actual beard oil just sitting in my drawer unused? And so the story behind that is my stepfather often has beard oils that he uses, but a lot of times he shaves off his beard and doesn't need them. And I think at some point he just randomly handed me this beard oil and was like, hey, do you want this? And I said, sure. But this was literally years ago, stuck in a drawer, never used it, moved on with my life. So in recent months, having rediscovered it, I went through and started to put it in, and it was an amazing experience. This is actually the best beard oil I've ever used. It's pretty crazy for something like this. I'll explain why. Some of the parameters, I took a look on Amazon, and as of the filming of this video, it was $22 for two 2-ounce bottles. So effectively, what are we talking about then? Less than $6, so $5.50 an ounce, which is crazy cheap in the beard oil world. Very, very inexpensive. And the other facts to include as to why this is strange is very simple. The ingredients are super, super simple. If you look at the back, the only ingredients are grapeseed oil, almond oil, and castor oil. It's about the simplest thing in the world. So I've been racking my brain. There's even a fragrance. How about that? So the rack of my brain is still why? Why is this working so well for me? Why is this sticking out as being so unusual and so nice? Considering it's, just a couple simple ingredients. I think I've actually narrowed in on why. Took me a minute. It's the grapeseed oil. So a lot of people in the beard world have issues with grapeseed oil. They makes their beard super dry, makes them, just doesn't style well. It's just basically bad for their beard. Doesn't seem to be any real rhyme or reason to that. Just some people it works and some people it doesn't. And I think for that reason, a lot of companies have dropped grapeseed oil from their lines, so they don't use them anymore. They change their blends up, or they never included it in their first blend, right? And I think what's interesting about that is because of that, I've never actually used grapeseed oil in a beard oil. And so for me, I'm guessing, as a guess, is that grapeseed oil is fantastic for my beard, and that's why this beard oil works so well. That's basically my conclusion. Could be wrong, but that's as best as I can guess. Right. And when I say the best, what I mean is a couple things. One is the feel. I have a couple beard oils I'm rotating right now. One being Dr. Nick's, two being Beard Meds from Scuba, aka Beard Tube, and this being the third one. Feel and beard is excellent for all three. They absorb into the beard super well, absorb into the skin super well. All are excellent at that. And nourished and healthy and everything. I would say this hits the same level. Nourishment, feel, comfort, all those things. The other things I think of in terms of beard is styling. I think my beard styles the best with this beard oil, and also holds up best throughout the day. So we're in summer right now in South Florida. The heat and humidity is super high, so I need to make sure that at the end of the day, my beard's looking good, even though I'm out and effectively feels like 1,000% humidity. And at the end of the day, my beard doesn't clump up. It feels comfortable. It feels good. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take it to completion. So you're going to have a cut here, and we're going to get to when I style my beard with a heated brush and then a cold brush, so you can see how it is at the end. And then what we're also going to do is I'll show you how it looks at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, when I'm done, running around, doing work, I'm probably not going to get a lot of outside time today, so that might not be as much of a factor, but I'll definitely step outside a few times and see how that ends up looking. But I'll show a quick cut of what it looks like at the end of the day. So we'll see you then. All right, now I'm going to hit my beard with the Aberlite Go 2. It's a beard straightener. If you're more curious about this product, I have a full review on my channel. I'll leave linked below. I'll leave it in the details linked below. But just going to go through the process of straightening my beard here. And then also, if you hear that humming sound, blowing sound, light blow, it kind of sounds like there's like a blow dryer somewhere. It's a lot quieter though. You're actually hearing the Babyliss Cold Care brush, or Cryo Care brush. It's a brush that gets as cold as 32 degrees that I use after I use heat to make sure that my beard stays locked into place. I have a review of that on my channel as well. If you want to check I'll link it below as well too. So you can take a look at the review for that. You can definitely see that as I get things going out, it starts looking a little crazy, but watch this styling pull in super, super nice. And you are going to see a little bit of shine from this beard oil. I think I would definitely call it a medium light beard oil. But if you're like me and you have non-porous skin, you're still going to get a little bit of shine, which is totally fine. I'm good with shine or not shine in the beard. That's another one I'm neutral on. But it's definitely something to keep in mind that you're going to get a little bit of that, because you have the grapeseed oil and the almond oil are light, but then castor's thick. So definitely a medium light oil going on there. But you can see the styling come in, and personal opinion is definitely something to be factored in. But to me, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. I think this is the exact look that I'm basically going for. And I'm going to show too later, I mentioned earlier in this video that I'm going to come back in the evening and show you how it ends up, because no matter how much you hit it with heat and you do the perfect job as far as a cold brush, which I'm going to now start using, no matter what you do, your beard's still going to go back to the norm, meaning it's going to poof out and curl up a little bit, nowhere near as much as if you just left it alone, but it will poof out and clump up, or it shouldn't say clump up, it will poof out more. With this beard oil, it does not clump up. I think that's the point I'm making is it's an excellent beard oil that keeps the styling a lot better than either Dr. Nick's or Beard Meds, or previously used. I don't think I mentioned this before. I've used Phoenix Stars and Accoutrements beard oil, saying it styles better than that as well. But as you can see, I hit it with the heat, hit it with the cold brush to lock it into place. Make sure I get the mustache. Usually give it a couple touches with the hand to make sure everything's good. Bring it on in. And it's not going to be perfect, and neither do you need it to be. This isn't your head hair where you need to totally flat iron it and have it be perfect. You want some texture there and some kind of action going on. So it definitely doesn't need to be perfect, but opinions are lots of people with opinions, but to me this looks outstanding, and you can see too it kind of shakes in the breeze and looks comfortable, and if I tell you no, it moves. So it's definitely fun to see and play with. So we'll come back at the end of the day and I'll give you a quick view as to what it looks like 8 hours later. And we're back. It's been a full day, about 9 hours since I applied. I spent some time outside, being humid, everything like that. I've run around. I played around. I've done all those things. I've worked. Hasn't been the most outside day I've had. It's not like I've been out all day. I've been working from home. But you can see, look how well this held up. Didn't have to comb through again. I do have to occasionally go like this. And before I came on, I did, smooth it out and everything. But look at how well that styling holds up. Super nice, right? Still the same as basically when I put in, maybe, it's poofed out. It's definitely poofed out. No, don't get me wrong. But it stays nice, and it stays, it doesn't clump up. It stays looking good from beginning of the day to the end. So with that being said, once again, this has been Joe from Beards, Blaze, and Hair, and until next time.